One might expect to see a rooster down on a farm or in a zoo, perhaps, but in a third base coach's box, for Chicago White Sox coach Doug Rader, his love of the game and the nickname live on.
I think when I was a kid, when I broke in with Houston, Rusty Staub was on the team, and I think they tried to give it to him, and he didn't like it, so I got it. I think it was like getting hand-me-down clothes, really. But I don't know. I guess I look a little bit like a rooster. That was back when I had red hair and a lot of it. Now what little hair I've got left is gray, so I don't know if the roosters start really, if stuff translates any longer.
A graduate of Glenbrook High School, Rader's long involvement in baseball, both as a player and manager, means an awful lot to him.
Well, I think the thing that's most important to me are the associations that I've made over the years. The people that are involved in baseball, to me, is the most special part. I love the game, but when you find honorable, legitimate people that have to compete at this level and maintain their integrity and all the fine qualities that some of these men possess, that's the thing that I like the best.
But what Rader's associated with best from a hometown perspective is his coining of the phrase winning ugly, synonymous with the 1983 White Sox.
I was managing Texas at the time, and I got a report from our advanced scout as to how the White Sox were playing. He said they weren't playing particularly well at that time, but they were winning a lot of ugly games. So during the course of that day, our writers came to me and asked me how the White Sox were playing, and I just reiterated what I had heard from our advanced scout, but it got attributed to me, so it's all right, I don't care. You know, I'm from Chicago, I know how things work.
That can also be said about his role as third base coach and his presence in the clubhouse.
I think guys enjoy being around him and somewhat of a, loose personality.
He and I, work together, giving each other signals, giving me signals at first, letting the guy know that when it's still and when he got a hit and run on or either bunting. So he's doing a fabulous job over there.
We all respect him and we all love him like he's one of us, and that's what's good about him. He doesn't isolate himself. He's part of the team, and any way he can help us is good.
There are a lot of variables that are involved with making a decent decision down there, but after you've done it for a while, all those things are already pre-programmed in your mind, so you can make a decision pretty much spontaneously because you've already filtered all those things out. So sometimes you can look as though you're not particularly paying attention, but I think more often than not, most guys that do my job are pretty good at it.
And when asked if he had a special moment during his current baseball career, maybe something to hang his hat on, Rader simply responded in typical Rader fashion.
It's so difficult to say what's the most favorite, but truly, just being a part of it, and I hate to be that washed out and generic and in general, but just being a part of the game to me is the most important thing.